We are Rikers Beard, and we are here today with Gary Graham, known from Alien Nation.
Hello.
And the wonderful ambassador we know from Enterprise.
Hello, pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
First question for you, Gary, if we may. You obviously took the lead in Alien Nation, playing human, and then you went into Star Trek Enterprise.
Some say somewhat human.
Well, and then you went into Enterprise, and obviously you had all the prosthetics that your co-stars had to have on Alien Nation. So, what was more of a challenge? What did you enjoy more? Did you enjoy playing a somewhat human character in Alien Nation, or did you enjoy the freedom of having the prosthetics and the stoic Vulcan mannerisms on Enterprise?
What an excellent question. So I get the most wonderful questions at these conventions. First of all, the most fun was Matt Sykes.
Okay.
It was they just let us go. Once we figured out the characters and figured out the relationships between me and my partner, Eric Pierpoint, George, they just trusted us, and the episodes started just embracing our individual proclivities, and they just had us down, and it was like we just were ourselves, and they just kind of led us, and the executive producer just let us go. And a long time after I thought the scene was over, we just continue, and carrying on, and we just let the camera run, see what we're going to come up with, and sometimes a lot of times they kept it. That was just fun.
Okay.
Because we were really playing, and I was working with such a good actor, Eric Pierpoint. He would just stay in this character, this alien. It just was so fun to bounce off of as a human who doesn't live his life according to anybody's playbook. The parameters of what's right and what to do are real loose on a moment-to-moment basis with him. He's what I call a reluctant hero. He'll do the right thing, but he doesn't want to because he just wants to be loved. Just leave me out of this. God, I got to do that. And he goes in and does the right thing. A reluctant hero, which is fascinating to me. In real life, it's just fascinating. So I was delighted to shape the character like that.
You sound a little bit like Ambassador Savant there. So moving on to Savant, how was the challenge different for Ambassador Savant?
Well, it was a lot harder, which really surprised me because I thought it'd be so easy to play a Vulcan. Are you kidding me? It's almost robotic, and then I come to learn about the Vulcan. Even after I was cast, before we shot it, I come to learn about the Vulcans. I go, I should have been following this show. I'm sorry, but Rick Berman brought me up to speed, and then I did a little bit more research, and I saw, this is great. A species that has raging volcanic emotions that just mercurial, that they had learned how to by Vulcan mind power just submit to their logic and subdue their passions. What a wonderful thing to play, and what a challenge. And it was the hardest damn movie. Sorry.
It's okay.
It was the hardest darn thing I've ever done. It was very difficult to range all that in, and yet in a very impassive very way, to internalize it all and just get into the nuance. So the fun part about Soval was doing that, playing with the nuance and all that. It was very difficult, So I didn't enjoy it that much. I enjoyed the challenge,
right,
which was Riot. We love challenges.
You were very enjoyable. Oh,
sorry. Did you find it a different type of enjoyable playing this lead in one sci-fi and then a recurring one in another big sci-fi?
Yeah.
Was it a very different way of working?
Yeah.
I'd imagine.
When you're co-starring in a series, you're kind of king.
Yeah.
cocaine. You're
Cooking.
not cocaine. No, none of that.
You heard it here, everyone. You heard it here.
Walked right into that one.
The room's a treat.
You're kind of king, but when you come in on somebody else's show, you're the new kid, and they're the regulars, and you're doing the guest lead, but you get used to that. That's part of the business.
Can I ask you a question related to that then? Because I read that several years ago you proposed. So I read the article several years ago that said during the run of Enterprise you proposed that T'Pol was Savol's daughter, because actually facially you look fairly similar, and that would be a really good.
I floated that actually to him because I have pictures of my younger sister when she was 7 or 8 years old, and she had a little pixie cut, and she looked just like Jolene Blaylock as T'Pol, and I thought, man, we could use this, and so I just floated by, but nobody picked up on it.
Maybe because you were a recurring role, not the co-star.
There it is. Maybe. Yeah. Anyway,
Well,
it's on my
thank you so
hands.
much for
My pleasure.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Yeah.